Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to be doing just a quick tour of my Walmart that I made for Crafty Apple. Now for those that saw my Walmart stream, you obviously may see that this looks a lot different. So this was the Walmart that I built in the stream. This was going to be on Crafty Apple. This will no longer be on Crafty Apple because it's just simple. It's just way too big. I didn't like it. I might honestly tear the whole thing down. Also, I have a Chuck E. Cheese in the background, but that's not finished, so I won't show you that. But so yeah, I made a much smaller version. This is actually the exact same grid as Target, like the Target on my Crafty Apples channel. So yeah, it's the exact same grid. The building, I think, is like the exact same size, except obviously it's a very different design from the Target one. But yeah, so finally made a Walmart. It's about time that I did. But yeah, I really do like this building. It is a bit plain, but I mean, a lot of Walmarts are plain, so it was just kind of like whatever. But it honestly does look really good, so. So yeah, first off, of course, we got parking lots. And we, of course, got these lights in here. Of course, pretty typical. We got the red line, which is meant to be like the fire line, so for like the fire trucks and stuff to park. These are meant to be those like poles or whatever that like keep the driver. That are supposed to keep the drivers from driving into the store. They don't always work though. But yeah, this does have a subway with it, so because a lot of WalMarts have subways with them. So, but yeah, here's just a little plant display because they usually have like displays in front of the store. Sometimes they'll have like kiddie pools. Sometimes they'll have like plants or whatever. So I just put plants. I didn't want to make like kiddie pools out here, so I just put plants. Which I think look really nice. That's also kind of like inspired by all fast food chains' Walmart because shout out to him by the way. But yeah, he because in his Walmart, which the logo is actually based off TSMC's Walmart, but the text is like based off of like all. Well, actually, no, this is pretty much based off all fast food chains. Is like the text is and the logo is all based off all fast food chains, 94. So. But yeah, so yeah, we just got like a plant display here. The dots here, these buttons are meant to like, this is supposed to say like market. And then on this side, it's supposed to say home and living, but of course, not enough room for banners and whatever, so. But yeah, we got trash cans out here. We got a vending machine on this side. We also got one on the other side, just a different color. We got trash cans. So yeah, pretty detailed store, pretty detailed building. And then if we come to the very back of the store, this is where the trucks come. So I haven't made any trucks yet, but this is like where the trucks come in and unload the cargo or pick up cargo, whatever needs to happen. So that's what happened. That's what that's for. But yeah, so this is actually the first store that has like two separate entrances. Because if you notice, most of my other stores only have like one like main entrance, but this one has two. So, if you're coming to get food, you come in the market. If you're coming to get like decorations or whatever, you come into the home and living. So yeah. Anyway, so as soon as you walk into Walmart, of course you got the automatic doors, just like in the real Walmart. So in Walmart, they have this big airlock room. This is where the shopping carts are. The loud, rusty, broken shopping carts. Basically, they always got to have a wheel missing. Well, not missing, but they always gotta have like a wheel that's like bent and rattling. They always gotta have trash in them. Walmart got the worst shopping carts ever, so you'll always find Walmart shopping carts like on the side of the road somewhere, because like homeless people will probably steal them or whatever. I don't know. At least in my town, you'll usually find like a Walmart cart in a ditch. But anyways, also by the way, if we come outside, you'll notice that there's these little garages here. These are so like they can like take the carts out. So I should have actually put cart returns. I can't believe I forgot to do that. But yeah, so once I put cart returns in here, which you'll see that in the tutorial. This is like, where the carts, the cart guy, there's like a guy that pulls the carts around the parking lots. It's like where you can put them back and whatever. So he doesn't have to like drag them through the doors here. He's got its own garage thing. So, and that's actually the same. And then the airlock is the same in the other entrance. I'll just show you. Obviously, everything is just kind of swapped. So you can kind of see how that would work. So yeah, same garage on that side. And then here, this is meant to be the Coinstar machine. So basically, I'm not sure what it's for. I think it's like you get money from it. But basically, you pour a bunch of like a big thing of coins. You usually just pour a bunch of coins into like a metal tray, and it like dumps into a big bucket, and then it's supposed to like give you money. I don't know. I don't use it. I honestly never use it. I've only seen my mom use it like once. And then we have an ATM here in the middle, just a simple ATM, not meant to really do anything. And then this is a red box. So this is like the screen where you select your movies, and then that's like the place where it comes out. So pretty cool. But yeah, that's the airlocks. Let's head inside. So I literally just finished this before I started this video, so just finished this today. Really didn't take long at all. It only took like an hour to finish the interior, so it was really simple. Of course, my game is glitching. Sorry about that, y'all. I hate when it does that. Let's go ahead and start at this entrance. So when you come into the market entrance, this is what you first see is just these like big containers of melons and pumpkins. So usually like when you walk into Walmart, there's like it's kind of like when you walk into the market door, you're like right at the like it's like you're in the produce area, kind of like when you walk in, and there's usually like big buckets of melons and pumpkins or whatever just kind of sitting here. So this is like where you can grab. They're usually dirty, so it's not not something I'd recommend getting. But I'd probably go to like Target or something. I mean, they may be more expensive at Target, but they're definitely not going to look like gross or anything. And this is literally just a random shelf. So are these. These are all just random shelves. This is like where you would get your food. And these are the signs that let you know like what's in the aisles and aisle numbers. So yeah, these three middle aisles are just like miscellaneous food, like anything food, like snacks or whatever is going to be in the middle here. And then on this side is the produce. This is obviously where you get your vegetables and your fruit. These are meant to be the plastic bags. This coin cutter, I'm so dumb. Stone cutter, there we go. Is meant to be like because it kind of looks like a roll of bags, like those little plastic bags you'd get to like put the fruit in or whatever. So that's what those are meant to be. I couldn't make a scale. I honestly forgot to make a scale, but I really don't have anywhere to really put one because it's just so tight in here. This store is really small, so there's not a lot you can put in here. But yeah, just multiple shelves. And these are freezers. I wanted it to like where you can go behind the freezers, kind of like in my Kmart, but there's just way too small. There's not enough room, so that sucked. And then yeah, just miscellaneous shelves here. The middle section here, there's the Subway. Here's the cash register, so literally the same as all the other stores. You got the register right here. This is the sign that tells you like the what's on, like when the person like scans an item. That's the scanner, by the way. It'll show up on the screen and like the price of the item, and then your total will also show up on the screen, so that if the customer didn't like hear the register, like say the like register guy says like or the cashier's like, okay, that'll be like $7, and then the guy like the customer like mishears him, so you can just look at the screen and be like, oh, okay, that's what he meant. But anyways, this is just simply the candy shelves, so pretty simple there. And these are of course where tells you, well, I mean, these don't actually tell you the numbers, but it's meant to like tell you the number of the aisle, the like cash register numbers, and it's also the light's supposed to be like for like if it's available or not. So I think if the light's on, it's available, but if it's off, it's not. I'm not sure honestly, but yeah. And then these are of course plastic bags at the end here, these shulker boxes. So yeah, I really do like this register layout. I think it's really nice. So yeah, there's the registers, and then here's the Subway. It's really tight in here, but honestly, so are the ones in real life Walmarts. So here's of course the register slash kitchen. So this is of course where they bake the bread. It's like where they get drinks and whatever. It's like storage, and this is the sink. This is where they get all the meats. So like if you're behind the counter and they're passing the bread around, it's like, oh, I want chicken, I want turkey, I want lettuce, whatever. You just say what you want on your sandwich, and they'll do that. And then of course this is where you pay. This is the register. Same thing like in the cash registers for the checkout, Walmart checkout is like same deal with the sign. It tells you the price of the sandwich or whatever. So, and then this is of course the cookie jar. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to put the chip rack. I am an idiot. Wow. How could I forget the chip rack? I am seriously so dumb. Wow, okay, I literally forgot the chip rack. How could I forget the chip rack? Alright, so there's supposed to be a chip rack somewhere. I can't believe I forgot that. Wow, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and make that right now, because that's just so sad that I forgot that. Okay, that looks dumb. I don't know. I'll figure this out later. I really don't feel like doing this right now, but yeah, wow, I can't believe I forgot the chip rack. I mean, to be fair, it is really tight in here, so I might not even be able to fit it, but Maybe like right here. There we go. There's your chip rack. That looks dumb. I don't like that. So we're just not gonna put the chip rack. Sorry, y'all. As much as I really want to, it's just way too tight in here. So, but yeah, this is the cookie jar, of course. So like, you know, Subway is pretty famous for their cookies. I've never I think oh no, I have had one, and I remember it being pretty good, but it was a really long time ago. So, love to have one again. But yeah, so I figured I'd put a cookie jar there. Or, well, like the case, not really a cookie jar, but like the case of like where the cookies are stored. So, yeah, I figured that'd be a nice touch. But this is, of course, the soda machines where you grab your soda. These are just, you know, like where you grab your silverware, and then this is like your napkins. It's just a trash can for all the like straw wrappers and whatever. And then these are, of course, just a bunch of tables, and then just some paintings around the place. But and yeah, there's that's Subway. Again, sorry about forgetting the chip rack, but I don't think I'll be able to put one because it's just way too tight in there. It's just a really tight Subway. Obviously, when I make a separate like Subway, you know, it's not like conjoined in a store, you know, like that you can put around your city. I'll obviously make sure to include a chip rack because it won't be as small as this. But yeah, so there's that, and then this is, of course, oh my gosh, of course my controller is being absolute garbage, guys. Xbox controllers, like literally, like I'm not even moving my controller. This controller's a piece of junk. Anyways, so here's the clothing section. We got just some racks of clothing on both sides, and then these are where like the folded clothes are. And then this is kind of meant to be like where it tells you like, you know, like it says clothing, and then also the orange around here is meant to be the signs. Like here it would say produce, here it would say like snacks or whatever, food, and then here it would say dairy. So it's kind of what the colors there is, what that's meant to be up there. And then in here is the storeroom. This is so you can get outside. You don't have to walk out the... like you can get in here, like if you're trying to get in here from the outside, you can do that. You don't have to walk all the way out to the front of the store. You can just go in through there. Or if you're like trying to exit the store too quickly, you can go there. It's like a fire escape too. So these are the shelves, like where they store all the like, so if something's out of stock, they'll come back here and grab it and, you know, restock it. So like if there's like no toilet paper, you know, they'll come in here and grab the toilet paper and restock the shelves. So I didn't put a forklift in here. Again, way too small. I just couldn't fit one. You know, obviously you guys can figure that out when you make the Walmart when it comes out, which will be not for a while. But anyways, but yeah, and then this is of course just a bunch of random boxes stacked around because, you know, that's how storage rooms work, I guess. And then yeah, there's the home and living entrance. Here's the toy section, literally just two shelves. This is just a miscellaneous shelf. But yeah, these are the toy sections. Pretty cool. Again, really couldn't fit too much in here because it's just really tight store, so really tight. And then of course, finally back here we have the electronics. So these are the TVs. This is like the video game cases. This is like where they store all the consoles and the controllers and all the fancy stuff. So like you'd have to ask like an employee to come unlock it for you and get what you want. But yeah, so the red represents, and also by the way, these are meant to be like for the games, like the actual games, like where they're stored on the shelf. So this is meant to be PlayStation, or not PlayStation, I'm stupid, Nintendo Switch, and then the white's meant to be the Wii, or Wii U. The middle here is basically just meant to be random electronics, but I usually just like to put speakers here, so this is really just like just a speaker shelf, basically. And then on this side, again, same deal with the cases, you know, they're store the electronics, you ask the employee to unlock it, and then these are of course where the games are. Greens of course for Xbox, and then blues for PlayStation. So yeah, so there's like video games and, you know, electronics basically. So that's the electronics section, excuse me. Pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire store. Again, pretty quick tour, even though this video was 13 minutes long. So I guess not that quick of a tour, but yeah, so overall, really proud of this Walmart. Again, this will be a tutorial inside and out on Crafty Apple, but it won't be the next tutorial or the next store tutorial, because I still have the other stores to make. So, but yeah, I figured I'd just show this off. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.